What's up, guys? Matthew getting ready to watch Season 3, Episode 22 of My Hero Academia. Only, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 more episodes of the third season. I am so excited to see how this plays out. Obviously, we just ended the provisional license thingy exams. I'm sorry for messing up the name. I feel like for like a couple days in a row. You know, a couple people failed. A couple people did fail. We didn't get the exact names, so we're about to learn. Obviously, Deku was surprised about something. So again, I would assume that Bakugo, Todoroki, and Arashi kind of let me down. Not let me down. I think they maybe failed. I don't know. I'm ready to be surprised. It's probably going to be some curveball in there that I'm going to go, oh, what? How did Deku fail? Something like that. So I do want to hop straight into it. I'm obviously going to talk a lot at the end. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I'm already a decent amount of episodes ahead, so if you want to see the exact episode, I'm on Patreon currently. Check the YouTube comments, and please, if you like my content, subscribe. I'm ready to get into it. Let's go.
I passed! I did it, All Might!
Why have I never noticed how buff Sato is in the opening? Is it only 2 names or 3 names?
But, no. It's not there.
Get better, guys. Get better. Get fucking better. I'm not like angry or happy, like, you know what I mean? Just be like, come on, man. You guys think you're the strongest motherfuckers of all time. Y'all got to improve. Cry into each other's arms.
I'm sorry. It's my fault that you didn't pass the licensing exam.
But you apologize too, Todoroki. It was mainly his fault, but
I've tried to ignore that I'm my father's son. But it's something I must come to terms with if I aim to be a hero. You're fine. I was the one who got us off to a bad start. But still, and thanks to the things you said to me, I have a lot.
Come on, man. How long do we have to wait? Like a couple months, a year?
Really fail?
How could our top 2 classmates not pass the exam?
Should have been more careful what you
Talk your shit! Talk your shit, my man! I'm sorry for getting loud. Yeah, Mineta, come on. Mineta, I want you to brag right to fucking Bakugo's face.
Looks like our class hierarchy is collapsed.
You fucking bum.
I can't believe.
Sorry, I'm getting into it.
Poor Todoroki.
It's fine, man.
So, next we'll give you the printouts of your results. They include a breakdown of your scores, so you'll know exactly.
Bakugo, 10 out of 10 and everything except for being a nice person. 0. No negative points.
Come on, how'd you do?
Give me a chance to look and I'll tell you.
You knocked off points when you did something wrong. Fall below 50 and you were done.
That's a lot, dude. You can lose 50 fucking points? You guys should be... You're bums if you fail.
We made it. Whoa, I got 84.
Saro!
I'm kind of great at this stuff.
Saro!
Momo, you got 94 points.
Oh, yeah. She's
What
glowing.
about you, Ida? How'd it go? I ended with 80.
That's
Overall,
okay.
It seems my week.
Yo, Rosu's better than you now, Tenya. Mineta's right. The class hierarchy is falling.
Looks like they mostly
Changing.
docked me for some of the stupid things I said at the beginning, and for times when I was just kind of
Who was that, bro?
Their words, fighting villains, saving the victims of criminal acts or accidents.
Yes,
You
sir.
may
Yes,
act
sir.
Using your best judgment with no direct orders. Keep in mind that your every action from now on carries with it a deep responsibility toward bettering our society.
Yeah, dude. And the government, too, is watching our backs extra close now, too. We got, like, a contract with them.
Hero no longer has his incredible power. One of the reasons crime in this country has been so low is due to his presence.
I love the way he always helped like that, bro.
That your reputations grow to suppress crime as did his. Remember, the license you earned today is provisional, and you still have much to do. I would like for you to think of yourselves as fledglings.
Yes, of course.
Be even more diligent.
I'm ready for Bakugo to fucking yell it.
As for those who fell short
Mira.
and did not pass,
You're bums.
you to feel bitter about your loss. Instead, we offer you a chance to redeem yourselves. After you attend a 3-month-long special
3-month long?
test, we plan to issue a provisional license to those of you who failed. as
There you
well.
go.
In order for us to reach the ideal,
I like that. I like that a lot.
we're going to need as many good heroes on the streets as we can get. The first round was one to weed people out, but we would like to grow the 100 selected in that test as much as possible. That's why we
I like
watched
that,
you all
man.
until the end.
I'm getting inspired. I want to tear up, man. It's almost like everyone in the fucking world feels like they owe it to All Might to fill his void, if that makes any sense.
That, the provisional licensing exam was finally complete. And my classmates and I were all one step closer.
Are we gonna like cut to Toga? Is there gonna be like a post-credit scene of Toga going, I was rubbing up against Deku or something?
Deku, are you crying?
Yes? Are you blushing? Don't fucking talk to me. Are you blushing over there?
Have helped me get to this point, and some of them went through a lot of trouble to do so.
Ochako's gonna have a realization at the end, man. I'm telling you, Ochako is going to have a realization.
Proof I've matured and gotten stronger, and it makes me so happy. I need to show this to my mom and all my.
No, so cute.
Yeah,
Kiss
I
him.
get it.
Kiss her.
Eraser.
Come on, date. Fucking date.
For joint training sometime.
Yeah, that could be smart.
Hey!
Aizawa, you dirty dog.
Todoroki, I'll see you at the special course, but here's the thing.
Oh, these guys are best
Honestly,
friends.
nothing's
Oh,
changed.
okay.
I still don't like you. Sorry. That's all for now.
That was nice of him, I guess.
I thought we had some girth.
Best of it.
Interesting. He is someone who is both bold and sensitive.
Aoyama, you freak. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Excuse me? Hello?
Huh?
I want to know more about the training you.
What was that? Yeah, talk to Mora, man. Mora, yeah, dude.
Do you have any idea where she might be?
Bodysuit. Oh, you mean Kami. She said she wasn't feeling too well and took a cab to the station so she could go home.
Oh, I see. Too bad I didn't get the chance to ask.
Yeah, man, totally.
Actually, she's been acting kind of strangely for the past few days. A little
Not like herself. The real one has been kidnapped.
It's about time you picked up. Where are you right now? Toga?
I had the most wonderful fun today.
Don't get so lost in your role that you slip up. There's too much at stake to get caught.
Oh, don't worry.
I've never been caught in my life, not even close. And my mission was a success. Tomura's gonna be so.
Damn, I was wrong about that.
I managed to get some of Izuku's yummy blood.
Fuck.
Himiko Toga. Her quirk, transform. By ingesting someone's blood, she can transform into that person.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm not gonna trust Deku at all until this gets revealed.
Must be starting soon. Or has it already begun?
Oh, fuck, man.
I assumed that you would devote yourself to teaching now. And yet you've come to visit me.
I'm here, sweet.
This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted scenes of people talking to him in prison.
You know how stifling this place is, All Might. If I so much as try to scratch an itch by rubbing my body against this chair, then every gun muzzle in my cell block suddenly points
Jesus. I mean, yeah.
Waves are constantly being monitored, along with my vital signs. One thought about activating my quirk, and I'll likely be put down like a rabid dog.
I see him like a hockey uniform.
Underground, smothered by layers of.
He loves it, dude. He's reveling in it.
Even a bit of stimulation for my mind. The world likens this place to something out of a Greek myth.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. We need to fucking kill this guy. Like, obviously we won't, and he will escape it or do a plan. But
escaping would be a struggle even for me.
You're trapped here. You'll never go free.
and you added vine booms. Really?
So what now? Let's hear what you have to say. Where's Gran Torino? You came here alone? And in a costume, no less. Please, don't tell me you're still trying to be a hero with that feeble body.
You're chatty.
Don't feel flattered.
Oh, fuck, dude. I just realized about Toga. I have to go back and see what blood she captured. She captured one person's, right? One or two people?
Haven't the slightest. Unlike your bird, mine left the nest and makes his own decisions.
I'm a better teacher than you, man.
There are some people who never understand each other. We are the same, though you'd never admit it.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like that's an overused thing by villains, and I don't know how similar we actually are.
All-powerful devil. It's that simple. I had an ideal and the power to see it enacted.
And for those exact reasons is the reason why I don't think that you've just given everything to Shigaraki.
Begrudge the effort to make it
I feel like whatever plan you have in place will allow you to end back up on top.
People ask that. What a
This
laugh.
theme is amazing.
It's because you took everything from me. Look at my body. I'm alive, yes, but only because of tubes and machines. After you appeared, my infinite potential suddenly became finite.
This theme gives me goosebumps every fucking time.
Work onto someone else when the end is near. Think of it as inheritance, like the estate you pass down, or the well-sown field planted by one person and cultivated from generation to generation.
What a shot!
I'm just trying to do what everyone else on this planet is already doing, nothing more.
You've got 3 minutes left, All Might.
Oh.
The fuck you mean 3 minutes? I'm All Might! I got however long I want to fucking talk.
Pretty shaken up by your retirement, so let's hear it. How are things actually looking on the outside?
I ain't gonna speak with you about that.
Giving him any information.
You heard the man.
All right, be that way. But then I have an active imagination. Right about now, the media's concern about your absence is mixing with their worry about Endeavor as the new de facto leader.
Yeah, he's got to really Endeavor's got to improve. Not skill-wise, in his personality, his goals.
Closely. They sense the growing instability caused by the vacuum you left and are compelled to act. They think this could be their chance to change how the world works and are starting to band together. I think Tomura and his group will continue to hide for the time being, in order to ensure it's...
So did they kill Kami, or like, what's going on?
Everyone will naturally wish to increase their influence, so there will be some fighting among...
I mean, I would assume that they killed Kami.
The scenario I composed plays out as I intended it to. Then I know everything that's going on outside these walls. Do you know what I love most about this? Any rise in crime moving forward is due to you concealing your fading strength.
Jesus Christ.
And now...
He's so able to get into his head.
Anyone. You've been relegated to the sidelines, doomed to watch society fall apart as villains flourish.
What's that mean? If there are no haters or something like that, I'm dead. That's what All for One is to All Might.
Hero.
All Might, don't approach the glass.
That's all I needed. I can see it written on...
Oh my god! Why do I love him so much?
You think you know everything, but as always, you underestimate people.
I kept
definitely underestimated Deku.
Annihilate your golden heart.
I understand your twisted plan very well. You want Shigaraki, my master's blood relation, to kill me. Or kill me and young Midoriya.
I don't know if it's that simple.
Plot it.
Perhaps.
You're not looking at him like the villain he is anymore.
I think that's a part of it. But like I said, I think that the plan is for Shigaraki to become the greatest villain of all time, and then for All for One to come back in some sort of new persona and take down Shigaraki so that he's the greatest hero, so he's trusted.
Killed so easily, and I refuse to let the future you imagine come to pass.
You said you came to set a few things straight, but this is really what you wanted to say.
Time's up, sir. Please exit.
I'll smash your plans and thwart your plots. I am relentless. You're the one who will watch helpless from a cell for the rest.
He ain't gonna be in a cell for long, I'll tell you that much.
Rest of my days, huh?
Damn, I'm afraid he's gonna break out today, goddamn.
It's been a bit. I wonder if he got my message.
He don't care about you, man.
Meet me up front later.
We kissing?
We need to have a talk about your quirk.
Excuse you?
Okay.
You got something to say? Any theories? How late, bro? Why couldn't you just come to my room? God damn, dude.
John, how far are we going? We shouldn't be walking around in the middle of the night.
Like, we could get kidnapped, bro.
Wow, you're so lucky. Your quirk is amazing, Kacchan.
I think he about to piece this shit together, bro.
You've always made me sick. You know that, right, Deku?
Somehow I knew.
Why the fuck?
This was it.
You were useless.
You about to fight? We about to fight? What do you mean?
So now you're gonna tell me how you managed to get into this damn school with a brand new quirk that appeared out of nowhere.
None of your business. None of your fucking business.
I'll work until I have full control of this borrowed quirk. And I'll finally beat you with my own power!
I didn't understand what you meant back then because what you were saying made no sense. But still, you kept climbing higher and higher, always looking...
Does no one question why All Might has no power anymore? Like, I know he's like beat the fuck up and he's old, but...
No, it actually started when All Might came to town. Better and better. Until finally
He ain't no
passed the
dummy,
licensing
man.
exam while I failed. How the hell is that even possible?
That wasn't a matter of ability, though.
Shut up and listen,
Yeah. Deku, you're right, but you're also let Bakugo cook.
But after seeing what happened to All Might at Camino Ward, I began to understand. It looks like you've made that borrowed power your own.
Here goes.
I've been giving it a lot of thought.
I don't know, it's kind of building up to the...
From All Might, didn't
Okay.
you? He gave you his power.
No!
I heard about the boss villain.
No!
Apparently, he has the ability to steal a person's quirk and give it to somebody else. Which sounds kind of crazy, but then one of those old cat ladies had her power taken from her and can't work anymore.
Yes.
And then you met All Might, and you started changing. Then he lost his power and had to retire just like her.
Is your theory that All For One did it, or that All Might has the same power?
The big bad. We all heard it.
Now, it's your turn.
Damn, Bakugo is a level 10 fucking detective.
Anyone who really understood what he meant. There's more evidence too, like how those Nomu monsters had multiple quirks, even though it seemed impossible. Besides,
You've gotten weaker.
Bakugo's jealous too. He said, I wanted that to be my power!
Certain you're locked up for the rest of your life.
All Might and that boss villain knew each other. Before that fight, quirks can move from one person to another.
Damn, dude, this man is fucking... Jesus Christ, dude. Calm the fuck down, Bakugo. You're cooking too hard.
That's why you're gonna tell me the truth.
Don't
See you
look
later,
so
Bakugo.
sad. He didn't take you seriously.
Just
so
walk
I don't
away.
think he'll say anything. This time I'll let it
He knows, you know. Just walk away.
happen again.
You're not trying to deny anything, which means I must be right. So say it.
Lift up your shirt, man. You got a wire on you? What's going on?
I knew what was coming. This is the price I pay for not following All Might's instructions. Okay, what if it's true?
You and I both wanted to be just like All Might when we were growing up. But I was the one who had the potential.
You don't have the attitude.
Somehow a little no.
You need to understand when you're fucking wrong. You're not fixing the stuff that's wrong with you.
That's why we're here. You and I are settling this.
Bro, we're not fighting.
Right here. Right now.
We're not fighting, bro. I ain't fighting your bitch ass, man. Okay, guys, that was another great episode. I will obviously talk about the Bakugo and Deku stuff in a minute, because that was some excellent stuff, and I cannot wait for next episode in which they're gonna fight. I would assume it's mostly going to be like talking, like, or Bakugo going for flat punches, Deku dodging. I would assume that's mostly how it's going to be. Real quick, I want to talk about Toga. I tried to go back. I didn't want to fucking sit here for 83 minutes trying to find these. So, if I got this right, I think that Toga got Ochako's blood, and I think, yeah, Toga got Ochako's blood, turned into Ochako at the thing, tried to, you know what I mean, but I don't know, because she got to, and well, now, here's the thing, we're like, I've really now got to pay attention, because I don't think it'll be like something that happens in a couple episodes, but in the future, there's going to be a scene in which Deku is going to act slightly off, and I'm going to have to fucking pick up on the fact that it's Toga. Although, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Well, first of all, I don't think there's a limit. Like, I think that, like, well, there probably is like a day or two, but I mean, I feel like if Toga consumes the blood, she's there for a long time. And all I'm gonna say is, Toga is gonna drink that blood, and she is gonna feel herself up and down for hours, bro. But yeah, and I would assume that she probably, I don't want to know, killed Kami or locked her up or anything like that. So I'm sure we'll find that out in the future about the exact specifics of what happened. We got some All For One. You guys know how much I love me some All For One, man. One of the, again, he's had such little screen time and he has such presence. He's so scary. That theme, I think that theme is making a fast fucking sprint to being like a top 5 theme in the history of anime for me. It is absolutely incredible. Like, it's wow. It is wow. That's all that I will say. But getting into the Deku, well, talking about All For One, I don't really think that I had any more pieces of information to create any new theories or add on to any theory. You know, I've already had some of the theories. Like I said, All for One talking about how miserable he is, or something like, what life is this, or something like that. I am positive that whatever plan is going on, whatever 8D chess All for One is playing, it's going to end up with him on top. And like I said, I think that the easiest way to think about it would be to sort of make Shigaraki become the greatest villain, kill All Might, kill Deku, stuff like that, make everyone in the world hate him, and then All for One comes and swoops up with a new personality, kills Shigaraki, and then he's some beloved deity. You know what I mean? That's what I would believe is his plan. Simply, it's probably a little more complex than that, with more details here and there. But that'd be my immediate thought, to be quite honest. Going to the Deku Bakugo, I love Bakugo is I like that side of Bakugo. To where I love how smart he is. I love how he can piece that shit together, and obviously. It's not like he was on the same exact basis as every single other person, because one, he was given that little piece of information from Deku in season 1. But season 1, right? It was season 1, right? Yeah, season 1, I think. Yeah, at the end, near the end. And then just also the fact that he has some sort of, you know what I mean, connection to Deku. It's a little. This is what I like Bakugo, and he's like I don't know the exact specifics. He's anywhere from like maybe 7 to 10 favorite character or whatever, and I expect him to change a lot. You know what I mean? That's like I said, I've been describing him as an investment. I expect him to become so great, and I expect me to love him. But the more that I hear about him, like he really is fucking terrible, especially when he's younger. Like him, I forget the exact word he said, but he essentially said like, Deku, you've always known I fucking hated you. Like, that's not you know what I mean? Like, that's so vicious. So hateful, if that makes any sense. So, like, to the point where you're like, really, dude? Why are you like this? What the fuck is wrong? And I would assume we're going to get, like I said, next episode, where they're billing it as like a fight. A fight's going to happen. Bakugo wants a fight. I would assume it's going to be more talking, and I would assume that, we're going to see a more emotional side to Bakugo. Some of his, I don't know, regrets or goals or motivations or this or that. Why he's treated people like this. Why his temper is so crazy. We know most of that, but I mean just like another step forward towards learning some more about him. So I'm hyped for it. You guys know I'm absolutely hyped for it. I loved, even going back to the beginning of the episode. Like I said, I'm bouncing around here. I got it. It was a really good episode. Like, not necessarily like in terms of like one thing happening that's 10 out of 10, just like a whole bunch of really good, really quality talking scenes, if that makes any sense. Obviously, Deku Bakugo. I loved All Might and All for One. Really, like, it's another thing to, like with the plan. It's not All for One's plan cannot be as simple as wanting to kill All Might and Deku. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what it's going to happen because All Might said that out loud. You know what I mean? Like, the villain's evil plan isn't the thing that the hero immediately thinks it is. So there's more to it. But I love that. I loved the Todoroki and Arashi stuff. A little bit of an asshole on the goodbye, Arashi, I will be honest, but I thought we grew a little closer, but apparently not. That might be just him sort of keeping him at arm's length, like, stay away from me, I don't want to get close to you. But I don't know. So might be going back to Toga. Sorry, I'm really all over the place. I have a lot of thoughts running through my head. Toga's power transform. He can transform into people, take their blood. So her talking to Deku was just bullshitting about the eyes and ears and shit like that. Like that was just complete bullshit, right? Or maybe like in a technical sense, like, yeah, I can transform, so I can trick people's eyes, and I can trick. Yeah, no. Okay, how was she doing the teleport shit? Can she? Whoa. How was she doing the? Oh, I'm sorry if I missed this. When Toga does that, does she gain the quirk of the person she's impersonating? And if so, is yeah, right? Something weird going on there. Damn, I might gotta rewatch that first scene if we're talking about, because that could all be bullshit. Because how was she moving around that fast? So was it actually... I don't know. If I'm being really, really stupid, please let me know in the comments. If I'm missing something simple that I sort of misunderstood or anything like that. But, yeah. Yeah. I would assume that that's maybe Cammy's power. And she can take... if she takes someone's body, she can, you know what I mean, do that. So, obviously, the plan succeeded. So, all that... You know what I mean? And I got that wrong. I thought that Toga would only be there for her own personal obsession, but no, it was a Shigaraki-filled plan. So, to me, wanting to transform into Deku, not anyone, you know what I mean? Like, really, honestly, we should want to try to do it to like All Might or something like that. But Deku is the plan. So, either gonna target All Might or we're gonna target Bakugo. I would, but like, here's the thing, like, what would it do? Would it be, the only thing that I can think of would be to turn into Deku and try to lure All Might somewhere and then kill him. That'd be the only thing that I can really think of. That, you know what I mean? Because everything else would be sort of a little, I don't know, complex to achieve. Like, you know, like, if we're Deku, why would we need Bakugo? We need to do something, you know, so, I don't know. If I was Shigaraki and I had Toga who could turn into Deku, I would have her turn into Deku. I would lure All Might to someplace. I would incapacitate him. I would tie him up so he could not get out at all 100%. And then I would sort of call Deku and then lure Deku by himself to the spot with All Might and then fucking slaughter them both. And then I would get All for One out of jail. So. That would be my plan. If I was an evil fucking supervillain, that'd be my immediate plan. Maybe they're working on maybe that was like the 3D plane I was working at, and they're working on the 10D plane, and they got something even spicier cooking up right now. But what are you gonna do? That was a great episode. I am so fucking excited for this Deku Bakugo sort of continuing conversation, because like I said, I love Deku, probably my favorite character. Bakugo, yeah, I've had a very sort of up and down relationship. I love parts of him. I hate parts of him. I am so excited to see what he becomes in the future. But I can safely say this, like, there's no competition. They have the best relationship of the show. And as someone who, like, I love characters who, if this makes any sense, that are allies, yet have fundamental differences, yet are also very similar inside. And I hope, like, that's like not like a weird or uncommon cliche. It's a pretty common thing, and I hope you guys know exactly what I mean by it. People who are on the same side, they feel like they're the exact opposites at points, but then you really dig deep and they're kind of the same fucking person. I think my favorite relationship in the history of fucking fiction is John Locke and Jack Shephard from Lost. I love their interactions, every single scene, every single piece of dialogue, everything about it. And the Deku Bakugo stuff really reminds me of that. Like, anytime they're on screen together, I'm in awe. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hanging on every word, every emotion, every argument. I love it so much, and I'm so excited. Like I said, I would have... if I just give a rundown, like a quick projection, it's nothing important. I would assume the next episode it's going to start off with Bakugo doing really strong fucking punches at, you know what I mean, attacking Deku. Deku's going to keep dodging. They're going to be talking the entire time, you know, trying to work through some shit. And then at the very end, Deku is going to hit Bakugo with a very strong punch to sort of like shut him down, to be like, hey, grow as a person. Come on, man. It ain't that big of a deal. Or something like that. But I really like... I think that, quite honestly, I think that might have been one of my favorite things of the show. Like, maybe not necessarily top 10, but seeing Bakugo, like, just slowly, calmly, methodically putting every single... And he went into the conversation knowing, you know what I mean? But just sort of putting all of his chips on the table, so, like, I know this, and I know this, and I know this. Are you gonna fucking deny it? Because I know this as well. So I loved that scene. I really... Like I said, I love Bakugo when he's not yelling. Maybe, like, personality-wise, he's great, but I also think just, like, voice-wise. Maybe that's the thing that just, like, immediately fucking clicks and I start fucking going, the minute he starts fucking yelling in that grating-ass voice. Just, come on, man. Calm down for once in your goddamn life. I loved it, and I loved Mineta fucking bragging shit to Todoroki, the little asshole. It was a really good episode. I've only got 3 more episodes of the season, so I'm hyped. I am absolutely hyped, to be quite honest with you. I think that's going to be it It was a great episode, like I said. I will see you guys in a couple days for episode 23. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the flying through actions up on Patreon. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. I forgot to mention, I said it at the beginning of the episode, but I'll say it again right here real quick before I leave. If you want to see my... I don't even know if... Maybe I did forget this. I don't know. Am I drunk? Was I drinking? The YouTube comments say the exact episode I'm currently on My Hero Academia, if you're interested. So check that out. Other than that, I will see you guys in a couple days, like I said. And you guys have a good one. Peace.